Hey everyone, and welcome back for another deep dive with us. We're gonna dig into some buzz that's going around about a potential new iPad mini. You know, the one, the iPad mini 7.
Yeah, this is not just another, routine iPad launch, though. The rumor mill suggesting that Apple might be using the mini to kind of test the waters for something way bigger.
Yeah.
Like bringing some serious AI capabilities to tablets.
Well, okay, hold on. So we're not talking about like just a slightly smarter spell check here. Are we talking about AI that could like actually change the way we use a tablet?
Exactly, yeah. Like, think about it. AI has been, revolutionizing smartphones for a while now, but tablets haven't really gotten on board yet. So Apple jumping in could be a total game changer, and not just for, the iPad itself, but like the entire tablet landscape.
Whoa, that is wild to think about, especially because, let's be real, Apple has, they have a way of inspiring some tech trends, let's just say. So if they're going all in on AI for the mini, it makes you wonder what they're cooking up for their other devices, right?
Yeah, no, it's definitely a power move. And the timing of it is interesting too. Apple is very strategic about when they do these product releases. Like, they don't usually chase trends, they set them. So this move suggests they're seeing a future where like AI and tablets are like inseparable,
Great, I need details. Let's talk sources. Like, what's got everyone buzzing about the iPad mini 7 in the first place?
Well, we can't talk about Apple rumors without mentioning Mark Gurman over at Bloomberg, right?
Yeah.
He's got a really good track record with these Apple leaks, and even he's hinted that there's a new mini coming soon.
Oh, right. Gurman's basically the oracle of all things Apple. But we also have those retail whispers, right? Like that whole Best Buy situation.
Absolutely. McRumors actually, they found a pricing document from Best Buy, and it showed a huge discount on something that was mysteriously labeled only as mini Wi-Fi. Now, when you look at the current price of the iPad mini 6.
Okay, yeah, that's not subtle at all. It's like they're totally clearing the shelves to make room.
Exactly. And that lines up perfectly with the rumors of, a potential release later this year. So.
Okay, so new mini, big AI push, potentially launching soon, got it. But let's get down to the nitty-gritty. What kind of upgrades are we actually expecting to see here? So new mini, big AI push, potentially launching soon, got it. But let's get down to the nitty-gritty. What kind of upgrades are we actually expecting to see here?
Well, from the rumors, it sounds like there are going to be some pretty big upgrades all around. First off, a faster, more powerful processor is pretty much a guarantee. That's like Apple's thing, right? But the really interesting thing is going to be how they actually use that extra power, especially when you're talking about AI.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm most curious about. Like, what can a tablet with serious AI even do? Give me some examples.
Okay, so imagine this. You're using your iPad mini, like sketching out an idea for work, right?
Sure.
And the AI, it not only recognizes what you're drawing, but it starts like offering you suggestions as you go, or pulls up reference images, maybe even creates a 3D model based on your sketch.
Oh.
Or like, say you're video chatting with your family, but they live overseas, right? AI could be translating the whole conversation in real time, like both spoken and written.
Okay, now that's not just a spec bump. That's like a whole new way to use a tablet. I'd feel like I had a superpower or something.
Exactly. And honestly, those are just a couple of things we could see. There are also people talking about AI-powered photo and video editing, like stuff that could actually compete with desktop software, all on the iPad mini.
Okay, color me. Very intrigued. But what about that OLED screen that people keep mentioning? Can you explain that to me? Why is OLED such a big deal, especially for a small screen?
Okay, imagine you're looking at a picture on your tablet now, right?
Yeah.
Now imagine that same picture, but the colors are richer, the blacks are deeper, the whole image just pops more. That's what you get with OLED.
Oh, okay.
Because each pixel makes its own light, you get this amazing contrast, a way bigger range of colors, which is even more noticeable on a small screen.
Gotcha. So basically, get ready for your shows to look even more incredible.
Exactly. Though we're still not sure if Apple will keep the 8.3-inch screen size or go a little bigger, maybe 8.7 inches.
Interesting. That's a tough one, right? Because the mini's supposed to be super portable, but then again, who doesn't want a little extra screen space? Especially with all these AI features.
Exactly. A bigger screen could totally change how we use those AI features.
Yeah.
Especially for stuff like image editing or multitasking.
Good point. So for our listeners out there, what are you most curious about with this potential iPad mini 7? Okay, so we've got all these exciting rumors swirling around, but let's be real for a sec. This is Apple we're talking about. Like, they love to keep things hush-hush until that big reveal.
Oh, absolutely. And even if every single rumor we've talked about is true, the real question is, what does a seriously AI-powered iPad mini mean for the competition?
Right, because it's not like Apple's the only company making tablets. So how do you think companies like Samsung or Microsoft, even Amazon, will react to this potential shakeup?
Oh, it's going to be really interesting to see how it plays out. I mean, Apple making a big AI push like this, it could force everyone else's hand, you know? Suddenly just having a nice design and a decent camera, that's not going to cut it anymore.
It's like showing up to a science fair with a baking soda volcano when the kid next to you, like, built a robot that actually moves.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we could see this whole wave of innovation in the tablet market, companies scrambling to add AI features that can compete with whatever Apple's cooking up.
Yeah.
Heck, it might even push the development of, like, entirely new AI tech.
Okay, that's true, but Apple also has that whole ecosystem thing, right?
Oh, absolutely. Apple's not just good at making hardware, it's how all their devices and services work together so seamlessly. Imagine an AI-powered iPad mini that's like perfectly in sync with your iPhone, your MacBook, even your Apple TV. I mean, that kind of connection can be a huge selling point for a lot of people.
It's true. I've got to admit, the whole perfectly synced Apple world is kind of tempting. But even if Apple somehow nails these AI features and the ecosystem integration, there's still the price tag to consider. And people already have, let's just say they have thoughts about Apple prices.
Yeah, that's the million-dollar question, right? Apple's going to have to walk this tightrope. Make the iPad mini 7 appealing enough for people to actually want to upgrade, but also keep an eye on their profits.
Right.
It's a tough balance.
So much to think about. It really feels like we're on the verge of a major shift in how we use these tablets, and this rumored iPad mini 7 could be the thing that kicks it all off.
It's definitely an exciting time to be following the tech world. Reminds us that sometimes these little devices can have a huge impact.
So true. Well, that about wraps up our deep dive into the iPad mini 7 rumors and the potential AI revolution happening in the tablet market. Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll catch you next time for another deep dive into the world of tech.